Hello everyone and welcome to the third round of the RFC Division 2 Championship. I am of course Worth the Seagull back again and I'm joined by the wonderful Charlotte again she's not getting paid overtime for
Hello.
this. Um, we're not paying.
I know, right?
She's just being used and
You don't pay me
abused.
at all.
I mean, I think I pay in friendship.
No, I think my payment is I just get Williams get like just an extra £1 just
Yeah,
every time I do
you
this.
guys, no one sees this, but they actually just financially, Charlotte's been doing some dodgy stuff. As, of course, as always, we'll watch the first person on a lap, and as always, it's going to be Marley. Oh God, we love this part of the... Okay, a bit laggy. I'm not sure if that's me or if that's Marley. Most of the time I assume it's me.
Consider I only see 2 pixels. Yeah.
It could be me. Very laggy at the moment. We'll go to someone else and we'll see. Okay, yeah, it's me. 1 minute, let me just turn off the
Oh
internet.
God.
I don't even know. Right, turned it off on my phone. It kind of fixed it. Ah, it's still very bad. It's what happens when you host a lobby, guys, with bad internet. As Marley's doing pretty well on their laps so far. We have Davey, I believe, has forgotten to do his telemetry, unless it's Riley Edwards. Very much possible. It is Riley Edwards, of course.
Um.
The bane of my
Oh,
life, Riley Edwards.
the pain of your life, Riley Edwards.
Yep.
Mally 2 purples at the moment.
Yeah.
Obviously, no
Riley
one
not
behind
being
is beating him. So
Riley not being able to even come close as we cross the line and gone up. Of course, a 13-0, a pretty slow lap time to start off the session. And now we head to, I don't even know who this is. Riley Edwards, of course, crossing the line on
it
a
is
slow
Riley.
lap. Now onto the Haas, who I'm trying to figure out who this is, to be honest. Um,
It's Bar.
oh, it's Oliver Barnett. Sorry, Barnard. Sorry, Barnard. My bad. So he crosses the line, goes up into
Barnard.
P2, and I believe next across the line will be the other Williams of Davey. But I don't want your lap on anymore.
Not across the line. Bit
Comes
boxing.
into the pits, and I don't know if that's gonna
This was not
mess.
in the run plan.
Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna mess with it. As Nico is on a slow lap, so shouldn't be watching him.
I just realised.
I believe I'm lagging quite a bit.
Have you noticed what tyre Riley finished his lap on?
Oh, he's on Inters. Ah, that explains it then. Yeah, wow, very laggy.
Yeah.
I believe this is my internet, so not great really. And I'm the host of the session.
No.
So Nico there, of course, does a slow
Oh.
lap as we're watching Tazeo at the moment. How's the stream looking? That's the main thing.
Stream looks better quality than the screen share I'm getting.
Of course.
So to read the numbers, I'm actually using the stream.
Yeah, I don't know how to make it better. Statlev goes up into P3. Tazeo rounds across the line. He goes to, top of the timing, just marginally faster than Marley there. I did mute us, didn't I? I did unmute us. Yeah, I did. I just had a very big fear for a second there that I in fact didn't. There's Daniel Barker running through the second sector. So laggy. This is atrocious Wi-Fi from me, really.
Actually, no. The Aston Martin does bounce like that in real life.
Yeah, clearly we've got a couple upgrades, I guess. We've got early access.
The 2026. That's a missing end plate as well. I just noticed.
Yep, it's up into P5 goes Mackie, I
On
believe.
Barker's car.
As Wagner has started his lap. Do decent first sector as Nico gets a massive advantage there. 6/10 up on Tazeo up ahead. And this is so laggy.
Oh my God, it's so hard to watch this.
Yeah, as Wagner. Oh, this is
Into turn
very
10,
annoying the fact that the
11,
game's decided to do this, to be honest, because it's making it very unbearable to just watch anything.
12.
Round through the final corner for the Ferrari. Needs something in this division. Really struggling so far as he crosses the line, goes up into P2. as that kind of completes everyone's first little runs there. No, it doesn't. I'm
Everyone
stupid.
is lagged.
Yeah, level.
Like everyone's laggy to each other as well.
Great.
Because obviously they're laggy to you, so then they're laggy to each other. I'm so disappointed.
Yep, my internet is on life support clearly. Don't know why I'm hosting. Thanks, Trixie mate, for just deciding that you didn't want to be active at all today.
You could have just asked me.
I could have asked you to be fair. I might still
My
ask you.
internet's actually quite good.
I'm looking at the wrong one now. Must be on Vortex, as he's 7 seconds down. Yeah, nice. Alright. We'll ignore Vortex then.
Banks Sabadell. Apparently that's the name of that corner.
Well, this is very
The
bad. We
Vortex goes
may
through.
need to just restart because this is just like taking a piss now.
The host is not with good Wi-Fi. Yeah. Because the thing is, like, it's a case of... Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, may...
So the line goes level, though.
May call a restart. As Level joins his teammate up on the front row.
I might restart post-quali, because lag doesn't really matter as much if you're not racing each other.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Near each other.
That's a very good idea.
Yeah.
As
Everyone use all their tyres, if people are
we
listening.
look at Duffy, goes up into P4. I believe next one is going to be cast across the line. Cast, whatever you call the Alpine driver. As he is... Sorry, I've just realised as well, I have to do this every time. I have to change this to gap to leader. And it actually shows the intervals. As Andrew there goes up into P2. Just 5 thousandths slower than Nico there.
Oh, goes wide.
Oh,
Goes to
cast.
Alpine.
Completely messes up the final corner there.
Cast thinking that they're using the one of the rally cars that Alpine has to offer, not Formula One.
As Daniel Barker trying to get a lap on the board. As he rounds through the final corner. Of course, we're going to have a bad lap timer until he crosses the line. And he goes 1.2 seconds slower. Goes ahead of his teammate and up into P11. Now, Jeffyboy has, I believe, just started a lap.
You said it was raining as well earlier. Or did you? Or
could be raining in the race.
Oh, okay.
This is really annoying.
Eagles Wi-Fi might be made in China, lol.
I mean, the fucking Wi-Fi has been shite for ages, but
wait,
it's never normally
Eagles,
this bad.
Did you get your Wi-Fi from the last week's round?
What do you mean?
Did you get it from there?
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's China.
China. That's so funny. You're hilarious.
I know.
Yeah, look at this onboard. This is like.
Here's Jeffyboy though, the championship leader.
Impossible to even just. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, even my phone data isn't working at the moment. I can't lie.
Through Lacaxa into Bank Sabadell. I have got the corner names on my phone. So
nah, she just
into Europe car.
Real.
Final corner of New Holland. Why is it called that? I don't know. But to the line.
Goes up into P3, a 10th behind Nico there. His teammate goes up into P4. And yeah.
Any tractors? Yeah, the Aston Martin's out there.
It says Hamilton, but of course it's not Hamilton. It is Bentley. I believe I can go onto drivers and reload the registry and it might fix. No, fix for next session.
Lewis Hamilton is in P7. Brilliant job.
Yeah, wow. As I believe Vortex still yet to do a lap. As he's yellow in the first sector, so not great at the moment.
Andrew confident he's getting through to the next session with that time.
I could just call the race restart if you're happy to host. Obviously, it would be nice if you could still
Yeah,
watch
yeah.
this screen, of course. But
Yeah.
if you can,
I'll just have it. I'll just
yeah,
be
if you
tabbed
can
out.
host, that would be very nice. And then I can kind of I can call
Mm.
the restart now for the race and just say we'll deal with it in quali.
Yeah.
Vortex goes up into P17, and now everyone has done their laps, as Riley Edwards has decided that he doesn't want to listen to any orders today.
Yeah, but it's on his first soft lap, I believe. Yeah.
Yep, finally doing a normal lap as he's
I can't.
matching Nico pretty well there, only around 2 tenths behind in the first sector. Of course, first sector is majority just a straight, really.
You do have the corners of Elf and Renault. Those are the actual corner names. Leave me alone. Into Campsa. And 5 tenths down. It's tracking to be an alright lap so far. Probably might expect him around roughly where his teammate is at the moment. Given probably he's going to lose a bit more time in his final sector as well. Can't tell if that's within track limits or not because lag. To the line. Ahead of his teammate.
P10's
13
very good
flat.
for him,
Good time.
as I believe Tezeo is on another lap. He seems to be going slowly, so he's not on the lap. As a couple of people start to retire.
Yeah. We've got the Haas and Alpine on out laps. Yeah, top 4 have retired, so...
As I believe Cast has started another lap at the back here. Nice. Currently sat at the... what am I saying? Sorry, I was too busy.
At the bottom of the pile.
I was looking in about my little announcement to Div 2 saying that we will have a little restart after. Now that I've called that, the Wi-Fi is going to be fine, but hey.
Yeah. It'll probably be better because you won't be hosting.
Well, no, I mean, like, it's going to be bad. Like, yeah.
Yeah. 9 tenths down. It's not looking like the most perfect lap at the moment, but there's still plenty of time and could gain time in this final sector. Never know, might have more battery saved.
Yep, Cast has been
For this final
struggling
run.
in the Alpine so far this season. Hasn't really had a good start for Alpine, and he comes across the line and it's only P19. So, yeah, really struggling for the Alpine team. And, yep, very, very bad so far. As Barnard here makes his debut for the Haas team. Haas reserves.
Yep. Nico is officially safe due to 5 cars below him retiring.
Yep. Who is, sorry?
Nico.
Wow.
He won. Because the top 6 have all retired.
On God, that's why. As Barnard there was slow in the second sector. We did see a little mistake from him. Maybe preparing for another lap afterwards. I'm not 100% if we can see a battery. No, he's still pushing on. So he's still going for this lap in the Haas. Currently sat bottom of the pile. Comes into the pits. And that's going to be very difficult if he wants to try and get another lap on the board there. So he is very much at risk at the moment. Another person at risk is this man, Daniel Barker. Has been struggling this season. Was a lot better last season. Had a lot more pace. And he's coming to this season really just on the back foot. Especially compared to his teammate, who has also had a pretty bad start himself, as that's a good second sector for Barker. He's going to completely make me eat my words now, as he has a great lap, surely. There's not many people, well, no, sorry, what am I saying? Lots of people coming out, nice, as Barker rounds through the final corner. It seems a lot less laggy now than it was earlier. But hey-ho, as he crosses the line, he goes up into P15. That is still going to be at risk, and his teammate is one person that could take it away. Another one is Vortex, who's, no, he's rounding through the first sector, so he'll be fine for now, as we'll keep an eye on these guys nearer to the bottom of the pile. I believe Hazy has just started a lap as well. And anyone else on a lap? I believe the Aston Martin is as well, of Mackie. So we'll watch on with him, as he's currently P16 at risk. Of course, his teammate is very much at risk. I think these three could really be the ones that could knock Barker out here, as it's a good second sector from Vortex. Needs a nice last sector though, because it's very similar to what Barker was. He lost it all in this final sector, so we can see what Vortex can muster up through these last few corners and towards the line. Has he got enough ERS to burn? As he crosses the line, goes P16, so he is out of the session. Mackie now is rounding through the final couple corners. He needs a good lap to get the Aston Martin into the next part of qualifying. Really struggling, the Aston Martin team at the moment, as Barker is still at risk, and I don't know, he might have enough time for another lap after, as Mackie crosses the line. He goes up into P13, puts Terry at risk. Oh, Hazy's round! And Hazy spins at the final corner, and he's going to be out. The man who had such a great race last time out is now out of this this part of qualifying. Nice. As we watch on now with...
Yeah, I won't have enough time to start up there.
Yeah. Watch on with Terry, as now I need to start to actually like look at the screen and see where everyone is, because I'm pretty sure there's people ahead who are also on laps. So I believe Barker has decided to set another one.
Ali goes P8. Well, Mally went P8.
Yep, as we look at Statlev as well,
There's,
rounding through the final couple corners. We'll see what he can do. It was not a great first sector and a very good second sector. Can he cross the line? He goes up into P6. That's a great lap from him, as now Terry rounds through the final couple corners. Had a Sauber sort of in the way, but luckily doesn't cause too much trouble here. As Terry crosses the line, he can only stay...
Well.
Sorry, what?
Both Williams are in the pits as well.
Yep, I think they're going to be safe, though. As I'm pretty sure everyone has actually set up Barlow, Cast, and Barnard, I think, are the two that can still complete laps. As we have a look, as Barker crosses the line, he does not improve at all. That is a horrible lap at the end there, and he is out of qualifying as well. Now, Terry still at risk. Cast on a great lap at the moment for the Alpine. Can he muster up the final sector and get into the next part of qualifying? It's very close in the top 10, 15, isn't it? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, very tight. The top 17 is really tight. It's all within a second, basically.
Yep, as Barnard there actually, I think, crashed around the final corner. As Cars crosses the line, he goes P17, just bottles the final sector there, and he's out of qualifying as well. So we have our final 5 out. Yeah, nice. Bottom 5 out, which is Barker, Cast, Vortex, and Hazy. And Barnard there bottoming the table with not being able to finish that final lap. Bosh. Okay, let's make sure that no one like leaves after this session like morons.
I just left you to this because, yeah.
Thank you, I guess. Just going to my flow state.
I more left you to it because I'm struggling to see.
Oh, sorry. I don't know what to do really. Maybe I could try something else if you want. Keep Duffy D2. Ooh. Ooh. How's that? It feels a lot worse, I can't lie. Like, just me doing anything feels really long.
Okay. Feels better. No, I've got more pixels.
That's good enough for me, really.
So, I've got enough pixels I can read the names, so that's good enough for me.
Yep, as of course those guys at the bottom. There you go. Close qualifying session, really. 8 temps cover in the top 15. That is damn good going.
What you love to see. You want, even though it's realistically, you want people to be as tight as you can throughout the field, because it just gives better racing.
Yeah, as we see our new sponsors there, the RFC2 logo in the pit lane. Kind of cool that we can do this.
Where's my Williams sponsors that I wanted to plaster everywhere? Ah, can't believe it.
Got to do a CO action, mate. CEO action for sponsorship, and it's just like Williams plastered everywhere. Your
Can
name in flashing lights.
It's alright. It's alright. Next game, I just want Battery sponsorships at the end of the straights, just to rub it in.
That'd be so funny, wouldn't it? How on the actual game are they gonna have this, bro? Like they're gonna have clipping on the actual game. It'd be so funny.
I get clipping on this game, trust me, because I don't use medium in the races. So
Yeah, that's weird.
I just use non and overtake. So when I go off overtake, I just clip
That's why you have
at the
so
end
much
of the stream.
DRS.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And that's why it looks like I'm always in non, because I am in non.
Ah, I see. As of course, continuing on with bloody Marley again. She's not actually nice. He's not actually first out this time. It's going to be Riley Smegwoods out for the first lap this time. Marley getting jumped. Don't know why I call Marley a girl.
I saw that a few times last season as well.
What? Lag?
Just being the first lap. No, first lap.
Yeah, no, you. Yeah, yeah, you did.
I just went out there because I just wanted a time. Yeah.
Marley. Marley first every session is kind of like a staple of Div 2. It's like you watch a Marley lap and then it's just.
Also, I can't believe you're stereotyping SMH.
Why? What am I stereotyping?
You just assume the pink car is a female.
Automatically
Crazy.
a girl. No, it's the name, like Elijah, like it's like Elijah, but I just, for some reason, I'm always like, let's just be gender neutral here. So I just kind of say like them.
Wow.
Trying to be
I
respectful.
do that with anyone, even if I do know them. I just say them anyway.
Yeah.
It saves me brain power.
As Riley Edwards is on a lap, do you want to take us for a lap of this great track?
With the little lag, probably not, but yeah, it's quite hard to tell because just cars just going left and right.
I've seen a car teleport to the side. It's like, oh right, go.
So, they haven't crashed.
Yeah, it's like, oh my god, they're out, and then it's like, well, no, they're not, are they?
No. So, missed the apex then, and then just magically spawn in the apex. And it's like, oh, okay, they actually hit it.
Nah, they're just hacking for real. As Dejara has left this.
All very slidey on the exit there. Definitely not laggy at all.
Definitely did just make a mistake. It's been a pretty okay
Purple
lap so
2 for
far.
now.
Not that we know that it's been a good lap because the thing is so bad, but
Might be on scrub tyres. Nico's going quicker than the Williams, as you'd expect.
yeah, Nico doing a great lap at the moment out of the third elite lot. As Edwards crosses the line, sets the 13.2 to start off the session. Marley now crosses the line, getting the fame stolen, goes up into P2, and Nico absolutely bosses the lap, 1 second clear, easy lap time
That's
for
a
him.
new set of tyres.
Yeah,
100%.
100% surely. Tazeo there goes up into P2 as I switched Wagner around. I believe Wagner's on a slow lap, sorry. As we look at Level now, who is, I don't even know where, got up into P2. Jesus Christ, I'm losing it a little bit. I have to like look at where they are.
Davies next. Williams in the final corner.
It's 8. As Tsunami here, Davey comes round across the line, goes P5, just ahead of his teammate by about 3 attempts. It's actually not just ahead, really. As now
Next.
we look at Statlev goes up into, hello, I'm not on P11 there, you're lying to me. Oh, nice. There's Andrew on a lap, or about to start a lap, sorry. I preed it up a little bit there. As Mackie crosses the line, goes only P9 with Wagner, the one ahead. So we're going to turn that off actually. We're going to go to Wagner now, who I believe is on another lap. As yeah, matching Nico pretty closely there.
Double warm up.
Yeah, maybe.
These are not intermediate tyres. You cannot double warm up.
See a little bit of grass there on the tyres, but then instantly disappear when Oh, Nico, 5th place grid penalty for a collision
Oh!
with Marley. Oh, that changes the
Oh
session a little
no.
bit there. As Wagner
Was
goes
that
up
because
into
of lag?
P6. I mean, it could be removed. Who knows? With the fact that we're having a lobby restart.
That is true. That is true. Oh my god. It looks like the Red Bull's going miles off the circuit and then it's just not.
Yeah, this lag is not very good. This is why I asked someone else to host the lobby. But hey ho, if every single admin just wants to go ghost mode, I guess that's just what happens. Hence, we're having a restart. Can you like get a lobby like open, kind of ready? I guess.
I'll do it at start Q3.
Yeah, that's a good idea. As Andrew crosses the line,
Yeah.
where can he go? Far, about around 6 tenths behind at the moment, and slots just behind his teammate in P5. Next up is going to be Duffy, who rounds through the final corner. Nope. Now rounds through the final corner, preening up a little bit. As his teammate is also on a lap. As across the line, Duffy goes up into P11. Not the greatest lap for him. As Jeffyboy now is in the second sector. I've freed up Salu a little bit quick there. I believe Salu is about to start his lap. As round through the final corner for Jeffyboy.
Indeed.
As he... I'm pretty sure that might have been a slide. But yeah, that was definitely a slide. As Jeffyboy goes only P13. And Terry there goes up into P11. And Salu now is the only person who hasn't completed a lap. I'm going to remove the timer and then we're going to move it a little again. And it's going to sit all nicely.
Using their Chrome livery this today. Am I a fan of this livery? Not really. But to be fair, I'm just not a fan of the team.
Yeah,
So
I just hate McLaren, so it's like, meh.
yeah, I have personal reasons why I hate McLaren, so it's fine.
On God, we just all hate McLaren, so.
Yeah. Into turn 10. Now through 11, now 12. Through 13. Flat out corner 13. 14, which is also flat. To the line. Good lap.
Yeah, great lap.
Very good
Up
lap.
into P2, clearly on new tyres as well. Yeah, good lap from him. As Jeffyboy comes into the pits here. And I believe... yep. Ooh,
Got a few people on out laps at the moment. I think the Williams will be the next to start a lap.
yep, Davey will be next to start his lap. Doing his second run. We've got around 7 minutes remaining of the session. Davey up in P7.
I actually didn't even know what Williams it was. I just said a Williams and just hoped it was one of the Williams.
You just have to... A lot of the time I just guess. And I just click the button and hope that it's that Williams. It's very good strat. Level also doing another lap as well. So we'll keep an eye on his time as the lap goes on. Pretty sure Riley Edwards is actually out on track as well. So he'll play that as well. Nice.
Yeah, Riley Edwards in the final sector at the moment. We'll be starting up soon.
As Level purple in sector 1 by a fine margin.
Good sector 1 so far.
Yeah. As Davey comes over the sector 2 split, we'll see how close he is to Nico. About 4.5 tenths down at the moment. As of course,
not the greatest. That's fine. Still green in both sectors.
Yeah,
so
still puts him around P3 at this current stage. Of course, as more people set laps, that will fall a little bit. But he's definitely in the hunt for that best of the rest spot as he comes across the line, goes up into P7. Oh, okay, right. So he invalidated. As we watch Level.
No, he improved.
Oh, he
improved.
Oh, sorry, he did. Yeah. My bad. As Level rounds through the final corner, can he take away pole position from it? Well, first place at least from his teammate. He can. He tops the table at the moment, and that's a great lap from him. Riley Edwards currently around 6 tenths down on Level, which puts him around where his teammate is. To be fair, as rounding through, that's a great lap from Level.
Wow. Love that. Yeah, this is just clearly Eagles F4 manager save.
Top right. Yeah. Oh, nice one, mate. He's just hit a wall, but hasn't hit a wall.
Oh,
As Salu is
yeah, it's
currently
just
on a lap, finishing through round the final corner. We'll see where he can go. As he crosses the line, he takes away that top position again. Very close at the top as well. It's insane how close these drivers are, as I believe Tezeo is about to cross the line there to start his lap. Andrew is now finishing off the final sector, if I can find his name. As I believe his teammate has just come into the pits. No, that's... I can't read blue. As Andrew comes across the line, can he take away Salu's top spot? No, he can't. It's a 10th step behind, but he slots into P4. As now...
He's within that fight for pole, though.
Yeah,
For
definitely.
later,
As
so...
we take a little look at, I believe, Tezeo is the next one to complete a lap. As
Yeah,
we'll
the
see.
flag, Nico. Why was the yellow flag?
He
That
retired in
was
the pits, so I'm
probably
not
just
sure. Maybe there was
coincidence.
just an issue, yeah. It's Tezeo, about 1.5 attempts down. It puts him around about where his teammate is at the moment. Still a big improvement on his end. As we round through the final corner, final couple corners. Nice. I get a bit brain dead. I've called that corner in the last corner a couple times now. And towards the line, Tezeo comes. Where's he going to go? Two attempts down and goes up into P5. Good lap for him. As now we wait for the other guys. I believe Wagner will be the first of the two Ferraris to complete another lap. Currently P6, P8 for the two Ferraris, but still more pace in their laps. As we'll start to see a couple other people make their way out at the moment. And Wagner will hopefully not have any traffic. He's not going to have any traffic, and he starts his what could be final lap, but he still has plenty of time in the session if he does bottle. Wagner, of course, known as a little bit of a qualifying demon. In Div 3 was very quick when he was in Div 3 at least. Got pole position at every single race he did. A 10.5 up on Salu already in the first sector. As we'll
Bro, he's quick on the straight.
Yep, that's very true. So that is where they have the advantage. As Bentley starts his lap as well. And it just looks like he's messing up every single corner. But yeah, my Wi-Fi is clearly just on smoke. Maybe I'd need to restart or something like my whole PC. But are we doing that? No. As he's just about half a tenth quicker at the moment than Salu. As we head through to the final sector, Bentley up on Salu as well in the first sector, proving that Ferrari are very quick in that first sector. As we round through the final corner for Wagner, where can he put that scarlet red Ferrari? Is it going to be into the top 5? He crosses the line. He goes into provisional top. I hate, like, you can't really say provisional pole because it's just not pole.
It's the fastest time.
Yeah, sets the fastest time. There you go. That's pretty good. As Bentley, around 2.5 attempts down at the moment. Probably won't move up any positions, but will just bring himself clear of that danger zone, if you so call it, as he rounds through the final corner. Of course, just reserving this week for Ferrari. He crosses the line and he stays in P7. However, does improve his time by a hell of a lot.
Yeah, it does make it harder for those backmarker teams to try and knock out that Ferrari of this session with that improved time.
Yeah, it's a great lap.
But you can never say never, though.
Of course, we got Mackie on a lap at the moment. We're starting to get a couple other people start their laps. I'm going to try and get as many timers as I can, basically, in this little slot. As around the final corner goes Mackie, currently at risk at the bottom, goes up into P9. That's a good lap from him. As we watch on to Statlev, who will try and find an answer. So,
Statlev is at risk as well at the moment, so this lap is very important. Behind Davey, yes it is.
Yeah, I thought so. There's a decent sector 2, to be fair, from Statlev, really putting himself in the mix here. This is a very insane motion. As one person we
Very
haven't
going
really
quickly
mentioned
as
at the moment
well, and
is
he's 10th
Jeffyboy, by
down.
the way, down in P15, saving it all until the final run of qualifying. As Stalev crosses the line, goes up into P8. That's a good lap from him, and that really
Mackie
does
at risk.
put him. As Terry now coming towards the line, where's he going to put himself? He goes up into P10, so just in that
P10.
little save. Let's see, Davey now next at risk, currently P9, has a little bit of time on the cars behind, but really does need a good final sector as he crosses the line. Can he go ahead of Statlev? No, he can't, but very close to Statlev up in P9. These drivers making it incredibly hard for everyone else to do their laps, as we're actually going to remove Riley there. We're going to put Marley up.
Riley backed out, yeah.
Yeah, as Marley rounds through the final corner. Currently P13. Can he drag the Alpine into the next part of qualifying? Goes up into P10. That is insane. But Jeffyboy up into P6 at the final hurdle. Drops Marley out. Now it's only Josh Duffy that can drop anyone out of the top 10 as they cross the line. Oh, he's so close up into P11. And what a close top 10 that is. I mean, really, the two there,
6th, 10th. Between
Statlev and
first and 12th
Davey,
as well.
yeah, Statlev and Davey were making that impossible for everyone else to try and get through. Great laps from everyone there. That's insane. And there you are. The two racing balls miss out there a little bit. Yeah, what a session. There's a couple of people starting to leave in preparation for the next part of qualifying. I'm pretty sure I am... Well, that's random. Thank you.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, just need to watch the Nico clip at the moment. Oh, Marley.
Oh, God. What's happened here?
Marley just twatted into a wall. So, yeah, that 5th place will get removed for Nico.
Oh, God. Marley.
Yeah, luckily.
I think that 5th place for Marley is deserved.
Yeah.
Because Marley also got a 5th place as well.
Oh, Marley did as well.
Oh, God. That's a big crack. Yeah, they both got a 5th place.
It's unlucky for Marley. I'll probably remove both.
Yeah, yeah. That's fair. By you mean me, because obviously I'll be hosting. So
Yeah.
obviously I have to set up the grid. Right, I'm going to boot up the game now, whilst we're in this period. And basically all I do is just invite you and then you can join after the end of this qualifying session.
Right, who is going to be the first one out? It's going to be Ben, I believe, taking us round. Might be close between the others. I'm not 100%. Okay, there you go. It's actually got it now. So we watch Nico lead us round at the moment. Okay.
Cool. McLaren's DC. Oh, you've DC.
I've DC'd. That's beautiful, isn't it?
Here's the moment of truth to see whether
I can see it.
my graphics work straight away out the box. I think they do.
Track map works.
Yeah, I think they do.
Just need to wake it up.
Yeah, well,
everyone looks to be.
I think we're okay because all the names come from the same spreadsheet, so it's pretty. Actually, Jacob Halas is a bit different, but I can really quickly adjust that, so it's not a pain.
Yeah, I was more just seeing if there's anyone called Pla.
Yeah, I mean, It just shouldn't be, because obviously...
People should have the thing enabled.
If
Finally,
I press
some good Wi-Fi.
reload,
Thank
there
you,
we are.
Mark.
Boom. Last fixed.
Awesome.
So, well... We are doing a stream. We've never done a stream with just us, I think. So
what is going on? Hard, medium, hard, medium, hard.
And no
loads of
softs.
mediums, and then some hards. I love the game saying, "Oh, start on softs." There is nobody starting on softs.
I was like, yeah, the two preferred strategies are starting on the softs. It's a bit bizarre because like no one is.
Mark says it isn't going to rain. Yeah, because Mark only knows up to 20 minutes. So any further than 20 minutes, it's like we don't know. So you'll find out probably about lap 20 when the rain's coming. So yeah.
Yep. Here we go though. Everyone is forming up, and we're here in Division 2 with Nico lining up on pole position ahead of Salu, and Wagner and Andrew covering the second row. And here we go then, the battle in Catalonia is 4 and 5 red lights on ahead of the drivers. It's lights out and away we go. It's a good start from Nico. Looks like Wagner with a decent start, maybe pulling alongside down, actually Salu down the inside into the first corner, taking the lead ahead of Nico. Down the inside goes Andrew gets a bit tagged, and Wagner goes through into third place as many cars side by side. But Salu has already overtaken Nico, and the two Ferraris go side by side down towards turn 4. This is where the Mercedes collided in 2016. The Ferraris make their way through, and I think Bentley's actually got through as Wagner's now in the battles with Tezeo, I believe, the second Red Bull.
Tezeo, yeah. Andrew managed to hold on to P3 in the end despite being sideways through turn 2. That
the Bentley and Jeffyboy were kind of battling there at turn number 9. Oh, a lot of dives.
For everyone apart from Duffy.
I think Tsunami and Marley just tagged. As we get a friend request. It's a bit late now.
Too late there, Mackie. Yeah.
Oh,
a bit of contact there.
With a bit of a tap. As we'll just quickly see, I believe the Williams having that little bit of a tap.
Who was that? Was that Riley?
Yeah.
I know. Oh yeah, it was Tsunami.
But
that's unfortunate.
Down the straight we go. And
Duffy's hit at the moment.
Yeah. Duffy with
Duffy's in the pit.
Bit of damage. Yeah. So.
Damage.
Yeah. Light from wing damage.
Light from wing damage. Okay.
But obviously deciding it's enough to pit.
Yeah. That should be the hard tyres on for the V-carb.
Yeah, I think it is.
Tsunami with a bad start as well after that turn 10 incident. But Sally's already got a second. Yeah.
I mean, the hard tyres for Nico certainly taking a little while to kind of come into their own.
From remembering what I read yesterday, the crossover is 7 laps.
Right. So
it's in 7 laps time. So
I wonder if it's going to be a bit of a gamble though, if someone trying to stay out for the rain and then the rain doesn't come in time and then they get caught out, or maybe they get it perfectly timed. It's going to be interesting.
Maybe some punches. Yeah.
We did see the punch on the last lap yesterday.
Yeah, with the McLaren, which the McLaren very known for its good tyre wear, so probably one of the least likely cars to get a puncture.
You'd think so, but
speaking of McLaren,
Jeffyboy
trying to get through here, yeah.
A bit wide from Bentley there. I think a slightly wider line, kind of covering off the inside there, not allowing Jeffyboy any room to dive.
Trying to think about making a move, yeah.
Just sizing up.
overtaking spot if you're
You
close
can also
enough,
be a place
but
where you ram into your opponent.
only if you're in a Red Bull and you're against a Mercedes.
Oh!
Yeah,
I think Wagner just went very wide.
under pressure from Tizea there.
Yep.
There we go.
I believe it was
We're watching
Wagner.
McLaren. Ooh, yeah, that was Wagner. Just a bit wide there. Surely collected a track limit warning there.
You'd think so, but sometimes the
Yeah.
game kind of it
Just
thinks
doesn't
you've
give
lost
stuff.
time. There goes to say down the inside. Marley wheel to wheel with Wagner. Wagner's lost 2 places there.
That's unfortunate for the Ferrari driver. Using the Charles Leclerc helmet. I've just noticed that.
Well, good
Makes
to
this the
match
right
your
helmet.
car.
Yeah, yeah.
Duffy's off
There's a mistake.
between turn 9 and 10.
Yeah. I think
Rear wing damage apparently.
I think Killian will get in his wish of keep Duffy in Div 2. At least
Yeah.
for one more round.
I mean, yeah, rear wing damage isn't going to help.
No, not at all. Especially at a circuit like this where you need the rear in a lot of corners.
Talking of racing bulls, is level. Going wheel to wheel with Terry. Round the outside. Just about gets it done.
Good move by the Mercedes driver.
Now this is Jeffyboy gaining. DRS active. Bentley moves over slightly, but the place is there.
Yeah, Ferrari are lacking pace at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, the pace isn't very good.
The same tyres as well.
Cars. Ooh. They're on different tyres, both Ferraris. One's in the mediums, one's in the
Yeah,
hards.
it's same tyres for Jeffyboy, and then
Yeah.
Bentley. Yeah, struggling to keep up. There's a bit of a battle towards the back.
Oh, where's
wide
that tower going?
Hazy. Duffy's already almost a lap down. Come from lap 5.
Jesus Christ. Can I get a track map up? I want my track map.
Here we are. He's having to pull over here.
Let everyone through. Yeah.
Another yellow, but that might just be him slowing down. Oh. Well, at least he can test my lap down thing.
Graphic. Yeah. And it's working.
It should work on interval as well. I mean, it worked last week, so it should work now. When you go to lap down on the interval, it should... There we are.
Interval. Oh, I'd love to see that.
Because before it was just empty. Well,
Yeah, I
season, anyway.
remember me in Abu Dhabi. It just said I was like 20 seconds behind, even though I was like 2 laps down.
Edwards here, having a bit of a scrap with Terry.
With Terry, yeah.
Round turn 3.
Good move in the end.
Yeah.
And Josh is tied in the pits
Yeah.
by Josh Duffy.
Not really much of a surprise there.
Yeah.
Nightmare start. And well, once you're a lap down to like everyone, or even a lap down in general, if there's a safety car, you're not going to necessarily get that lap back. So.
Just
Nico here, keeping the gap close, gaining a little bit on the last lap, but then in the last sector just loses a little bit of time, and Andrew might be the one gaining here. As we can see, the white Red Bull with DRS down towards the first corner. Nico just about leaves him enough room to sail around the outside and take second place in this race.
Mercedes looked very good in qualifying, but race pace not so much. As a big fan of Jeffyboy now caught at flash.
See the understeer there from Wagner, just kind of got out of it and had almost invited Level to have a bit of an attack. He's wobbling. Ferrari's struggling.
Really struggling. Stuck behind an Alpine now. He's just been dropped by Tezeo out of DRS as well. So
Yeah.
maybe Wagner can try and repass the Alpine.
You'd think so. Especially on the hard tyres, should lap 7
Yeah.
now.
Every lap that passes, those mediums just get worse and worse and worse.
Yeah. And the threat of rain should be getting more and more and more.
Does linger, yeah.
Should be seeing some dark clouds.
Do you have a
No.
weather graphic sorted yet?
We're just going to have to
Guess.
have a look at the clouds as Wagner
Yeah.
down the inside goes a bit deep. And
That's
that could
off.
allow Marley to sneak back through. Bit of a check up there. And Level might try and sail around the outside of turn 3. Can he get it done? Wagner might challenge back towards the Alpine, but Level there around the outside. A bit of a tap. And still fighting down towards turn 5. Wagner holding on. Wagner thought he had 7th, overcooked it a bit, and the Mercedes was able to challenge.
Looked like he also tried to lift off as well to try and allow Marley back through, because obviously he completed the lap off the track, overtake off the track.
Yeah.
So that might have just caught out
and
Level
didn't
there.
want
He
to
was
hit
trying
into
to
the
follow
Alpine
Ferrari.
like when he
Yeah.
came back on or anything, so he just kind of slowed down. But we can see Salu's lead has been reduced with Andrew inside DRS range.
With rain threatening at the end, you probably want to box about lap 11.
Yeah, if you want to take like the optimum stints, you don't want to be hanging around with old tyres for that long.
Yeah. The thing is, do you go late and try and keep the best of your tyre for when the track is at its worst? And Wagner makes a move into P7 for now. Mali fights back though. Great defense from the Alpine driver.
Lovely move around the outside there to
Yeah.
fight it back. No move down into turn 5, but this is costing them quite a bit of time. I mean, I know they're not really... Tezeo is faster at this point anyway, but it's not helping.
It's not helping Wagner's race at all. Yeah.
I mean, Marley's just happy to be up here in the Alpine and be in this fight with the faster cars.
Thing is, these lot need to worry because Josh Terry is catching as well, despite being on those medium tyres.
Yeah,
And
Terry
that is a
is
train
just kind of
from,
biding
like,
his time, and
look at the length of that train behind as well.
yeah. Wonder if we're going to see a change of race lead in the next few laps. It might not be now. It's quite a big gap still out front. But maybe
Yeah,
Salu recharging
probably-
a touch. It's not going
Probably
to close
don't
up
go
enough.
for this lap. Probably next
Yeah.
lap is when you want to go for the move.
But here we go. It's another chapter in Marley versus Wagner. Wagner down the inside, back to the racing line. Looks like on this occasion he has got it right. And he has taken 7th place.
Third time's the charm. As Tsunami's got past the Helios in the background as well. And Barnard and Hazy are battling out for 18th.
Yep. And still,
Yeah, they're still side by side here. Into the very famous corner of Repsol.
but out front it's getting quite close. Between...
Yeah, 3/10.
Yeah, this
This
is
is
going
the
to pull the
lap that the
trigger.
Red Bull want to get past. Yeah. Marley's kept up with the Ferrari of Wagner there.
Might
as
lose
well.
a little bit in the last sector though. Teetering on the edge for a second.
He's getting close. Still within. As Andrew takes the lead of the race. Of the Spanish GP here. Mali's just dropped out. Somebody's into the pits. It's Terry.
It is. As Level goes through on Marley to the inside. Marley fights it round the outside again and holds on to that place, but can Level now get a bit of a switch around turn 3. You can see the understeer kicking in with the dirty air, but he's still burning the ERS down towards turn number 5. to turn number 4, sorry, and now down towards turn number 5, and there's still going to be wheel to wheel.
Don't be Max Verstappen.
Switch back from level could come into play. This is going to be risky. Almost onto the grass.
Turn 6.
Touches the
Overtaking turn
grass.
6 before turn 7.
Oh, Marley has to just kind of back off a touch.
And now the dirty air kicks in.
Yeah, but maybe there's a lunge at turn 10 from the Alpine down the inside. Level hangs around the outside.
Space left and exit. Riley Edwards is also now caught up now.
Level pulls back ahead.
Marley will have the run down into turn 1 here. Bit of a slide there through turn 13. Must have touched the inside curb.
Yep, here goes Marley burning the batteries. Doesn't really have a lot of BRS remaining, but might still send it to the inside. And touches the Mercedes.
That was not a good move at all.
Very late. And now might go wide, and I could allow Edwards to have a run here. Maybe.
Edwards with low battery anyway.
Yeah. Marley doesn't really have a lot either because of all this scrapping. It's actually Statlev is right here as well.
Quite the train for P12 as well as for P1 and P8. So 3 big trains here.
Yeah, well, on the average tyre wear front, 73% for Marley. So that's average tyre wear.
Yeah, Marley should be in by now. Barnard gets a 3-second penalty. Must have ran wide at turn 9 there, judging by where they are on the track.
Yeah.
Sally will just be happy
there
to
is
stick
Marley
behind Andrew at the moment.
Going in.
Yeah.
Doesn't crash like in quali. Well, yeah, everyone is probably going to have to stop before the rain at this rate, unless the hards can really stretch it. I'm seeing 58% average tyre wear, so
58%? That's very high.
Jara there, Jara cast, 62%.
Let me check what the average wear is on the hard compound round here.
Bentley's on 72 on the mediums. So,
oh, actually, look in here. The average wear between mediums and hards is basically nothing.
Yeah, well, Wagner and Level have basically the same tyre wear.
Yeah.
So,
look, there's only a difference of like
wide from the race leader there.
Nothing.
Going into the gravel. Someone
Salu
boxed.
does
Yeah,
not
Jeffyboy.
have DRS. But obviously did catch because of the mistake from Andrew there.
A lot of pitting in now.
Yep. Kind of be stupid if you don't pit.
You don't want to get a puncture at this point. Especially when the next stint's not going to be so long because we're expecting a change to inters.
Don't want to speed into the pits either, yeah.
Tsunami there. And Cast swapping around.
Yeah. The hard tyres are car working.
Yeah.
Tsunami and Salu, Tsunami and Vortex, the only drivers to remain on those medium compounds. This is not a risk. Jeffyboy on his undercut.
Well, Vortex here, 59% average. And then Tsunami 73.
Doing very well in the tyres. Is Vortex.
Surely Jeffyboy's going to make a lunge. Salu goes in. Yep. And Jeffyboy does make the move. Switch back though from Vortex. Might try and run it wheel to wheel with the McLaren.
I don't think that was intended though. So the McLaren did kind of go a bit deep. So
yeah. There we are.
Happened to get Tsunami in.
Bailing out of the way. And Jeffyboy should have a comfortable pass on Cast. And then
fast.
has got a bit
Apparently,
of clean air, maybe, but actually there's Salu right out of the pits, ahead of Jeffyboy. So Jeffyboy with
now
the undercut, but it wasn't enough.
how long will these hard runners will go for now?
Yeah, because this is where it's going to get interesting. Because they might be hoping to get until the rain, but they don't want to cost themselves. If they know they need to pit, there's no reason why they shouldn't just pit now. Like, if they don't think they're going to make it till the rain, they should just pit as soon as they can, really. They don't want to be out there on an old hard tyre. But then, if they are going to make it to the rain,
I
then
think
it's going to be a bit of a gamble.
if you're trying to only one stop to the rain, I think basically you pit when the game says 10 to 15 minutes. Because then you can use the maximum of your medium tyres, but not hit the cliff stage of your medium tyres.
Yeah. There goes Wagner into the pits. So that is from the hard tyre to the medium. So we now have the top three who haven't pitted, along with Hazy and Barnard.
Yep. They're mixing it out with the top cast for the time being.
Yeah, they've got
It's
quite
Hazy.
a queue forming up. That might be trying to overtake them soon.
It's supposed to Terry as well.
Yeah. Wait, no, wait, Terry Pitt.
Yeah, Terry undercut everyone.
Yeah, so now he's got quite bad tyres, or worse tyres. 5 laps old. Only like a few laps older than those around.
If you're fighting, they can only really last about 17, like Tazea's got on lap 17.
Yeah.
As the two McLarens go speeding past already.
Yeah, they're kind of just following in a train. Jeffyboy's not really gone for it on Salu. And well, Salu has got the one that pressure.
Ferraris get ahead of Tazeo? No. Tazeo is comfortably ahead.
Yep. As level goes by.
That bodes well for Andrew and Nico at the moment.
Yeah, they're just sitting out there out front as Marley down the inside on Terry. Bit of a late lunge, but made it work. So, what is the plan of the top two? 68% tyre wear average for the pair of them.
They'll be in about 2 laps. Is my rough guesstimation.
I mean, when is this rain going to be falling? See a bit of a cloud.
Still looks really nice, yeah.
So Hazy trying to make this work as well.
Is it going to be one of those things where the rain just starts raining as soon as the race ends?
Well, rain might be quite heavy, so
Yeah.
might be a bit of a quick transition.
Maybe like Monaco, 2023 kind of levels?
Zandvoort 2023.
Yeah,
Well,
Zandvoort 23 as well. Oh my god, those races were
it actually
cinema.
started the first lap dry, and by the end of the first lap, Inters were the best tyre by far, as Hazy
was
goes
like-
in very deep.
It was like near wet conditions by the time they completed it, like a minute. It was
There's
crazy.
Bentley round the outside of turn 9. Yeah, that was crazy. That was like the most overtakes in a race for a long
Yeah,
time.
because some people tried to
Because
start.
there's so many overtakes. Yeah. I mean, I know Max was like I don't know, 15 seconds behind Perez and caught him within like a few laps. Something like that when he came out the pits.
Crazy, yeah.
But anyway, they're both pushing on 73 and 72% now average. So
Hazy
Yeah.
boxes.
yeah, they're committing to this. Hazy,
Parker with 3 seconds.
yeah, Hazy after going very wide and about turn 8 area has obviously decided this is not going to be viable.
Medium tyres will have an advantage now. Paleos on the back of Tsunami at the moment.
Yeah. Both got similar age tyres, just 1 lap difference. And looking a bit further forward, we've got this train for the points at the moment.
Nico's over. Andrew's in.
Andrew's decided to forego the idea. But it's getting a bit darker. It's definitely getting a bit darker in the
They
background.
can get to the end, yeah.
You can see that cloud in the background.
Oh wow. Just in a few laps we'll be able to
Yeah.
tell if it gets that really dark.
It is getting dark. But it's still bright in some spots.
Did he cross the pit exit there? Or am I just...
I'm not sure.
Thinking.
Should we have a look? I wasn't really paying
Yeah.
attention, so...
Looked like he crossed the pit exit.
He did at the right
Yeah,
end.
he did. Wow, not good. James is on a 25 stream streak. What the
I'm
hell?
pretty sure
Yellow
there's a, like,
flag.
bagged.
There's a yellow flag. Helios is off at turn 1.
He is. He's broken his front wing. Bit of his
He's
front
taking
wing.
the penalty road.
He's actually taken the escape road, unlike we saw yesterday with other
Yeah.
drivers.
Did Helios have an incident with Tsunami? Because that was the only car that was near him at the
No one
time.
else has got any damage, so... I mean,
Yeah.
Nico's come in.
The medium tyres.
And this is what it... I was saying that before,
Nico
like...
should
these-
emerge out in P4.
These ones who stayed out, hoping for the rain, have now lost quite a bit of race time.
But Andrew is catching these 2 McLarens.
Yeah, there's Nico out the pits. It's all going to come down to the crossover because the McLarens are going to have to double stack if it's an incredibly quick crossover.
Yeah, if it starts, yeah, the clouds are getting a lot darker. Bit by bit.
So look out for raindrops. Not seeing anything at the moment. But no one should be getting a puncture before the rain now, because everyone has committed to boxing. Andrew already on Jeffyboy. Jeffyboy's using AI apparently. Is he even in the session?
He paused.
I think he's paused there.
He's not ghosting. So,
Yeah, but
he's in the
ghosting's turned
session.
off. He's definitely
yeah.
driving now. But he was
Yeah,
definitely
he's driving now,
He was
yeah.
definitely AI. That's what it said. He's very slow and he
Yeah.
lost a lot of time. And now he's got like a full charge of battery, but maybe Andrew's just going to kind of tow him along. Not entirely sure what the plan is, but just see this scrap in the midfield. Riley Edwards very close to the back of Terry. You can see Barker closing in as well, but Edwards should be able to have a bit of a go maybe down into turn 1.
Edwards looking good.
Barker's looking like he's deploying as well. And it's actually the Aston Martin closest to making an overtake, but nothing on this occasion. As we eke towards the end and the final third of the race. Oh,
Yeah,
bit
we're
of contact
in
there.
this now.
Bit of contact between Barnard and Vortex. Bit of lag. This is not eagle induced now. Bit of a pinch on the apex of turn 4. Back down the inside goes the Haas. Slightly taps the back of the Sauber. Surely he isn't going to send it here.
Yeah, Sauber not looking too good
To
at
the
moment.
inside of turn 9. Oh. Another yellow. To Zeo.
Zeo, yeah.
What has happened to him? Did he go maybe wide into the gravel? Or something?
Yeah.
Definitely lost a place there. Picked up from wing damage, apparently. Very minor.
There
So
he's in.
it's probably... Yeah, probably damage that you can't actually see. That they don't actually really know about. So, what is the plan here? Hard tyres. 2-stop?
Yeah, it's the second stop for them.
Well, I think he would have made it till the rain. So, that is interesting. Nico closing into Jeffyboy now. These fresh mediums will feel very nice. Now following through the last corner. Bit of understeer kicking in. We should still get the run with DRS. Jeffyboy's going to force him the long way around. Going to have to make the move on the brakes. And as they exit the corner, Nico is ahead.
Does that repass his Wagner for P5?
Indeed. So after making a mistake of some sort, covering a place, but where is the rain? Is the rain...
Waiting for it.
It's going to be very close to the end of the race at this rate.
Yeah. Will it be like, what was it, Spa last season in D2? Where it rained
where like someone went to Inters and it wasn't right.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you were driving in that race, weren't you?
I was. I stayed out.
Yeah. That's when you were on your podium streak. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, the three. It was my third race. Yeah, of the podium streak.
And there's Halas letting the leaders through.
To be fair, the weather hasn't got much darker since.
No. Yeah, because if it's in the last couple of laps, people are going to probably risk it. But if it's very heavy rain, then you might not have much choice.
Like 5 laps to go, you want to box really like 5 or 6 laps, but
yeah, it's definitely nicer to be kind of on the strategy where you're gaining the time at the end instead of trying to hang on.
Yeah.
It's definitely got a bit darker though. The sun's kind of gone away. Yellow flag out there.
Can't tell where.
It's been cleared. Didn't really see anyone lose heavy amounts of time.
Yeah, I was watching the track map and just seeing if anyone was.
Yeah, I was trying to see if anyone was stopped. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Vortex has got damage, so it might be him.
Yeah, it must have been.
As the rain looks like it's looming, Andrew's taking the lead. Dark clouds. Yeah, it's getting darker.
Yeah, the sun's receded now. Yeah. There's hardly any shadows.
You can see a bit of the blue sky poking through, but look at those clouds in the distance. When is the rain going to hit? When are we going to get the first drops of rain? Up 26 or 33. This is still up in the air. Andrew with the right strategy so far and has managed to get away from Nico with pitting a lap earlier. And Salu just going to try and hang on to second, I guess, for the time being.
Yeah, stick within the DRS of the Red Bull if you can.
Might have dropped out though already.
Can't. Yeah.
Another yellow.
Another yellow. That's a Haas going slowly. It's Barnard.
Yep. No damage, but certainly struggling and lagging, maybe.
Not, as
Uh,
you said, not eagle induced.
yeah, definitely struggling. But Salu's managed to... Oh! He's just taking some trips around the gravel.
I didn't know Haas made lawnmowers.
Just cutting some grass here. Well...
Are we going to see another locker?
Oh, both off the road here. Barker and Tsunami bouncing over the curbs.
That's not the racing line, guys.
Both having an off there. Not entirely sure what's happening because we were focusing on this.
Again.
Who's off again? And here actually comes the race leader, Sir Haas. It's going to stay out of the way.
Moves out the way.
Fortunately
Yeah.
so. As... Oh, it's going to be close to the...
Just take the old layout. Just take the old layout. There's no one coming now, actually.
And probably into the pits to retire. Managing to scrape the wall on the way into there as well. But
Yeah, the wall like sticks out further down, so you can just rip your tyre off
yeah.
by doing that.
Well, lap 28 of 33. Got a bit of attention
this?
diverted away from the rain because of all that, but I'm
Oh,
not-
it's going on to the intermediates.
he is. As Statlev and Marley make contact
Oh,
down at the first corner. Well, turn 2 kind of in there. Marley again getting involved. Statlev losing out. Marley with 74% tyre wear.
time.
I said no one will get a puncture before the rain, but Marley's trying his best.
Marley might, yeah. Marley boxed early as well. That's the thing.
We've ruined 2 sets of tyres now.
Yeah,
So
just fighting too hard on those tyres.
keep a watching brief, see if there is rain. Can't see
There's
anything
no
on
more-
the halo at the moment.
There's no more blue sky poking through anymore, by the looks of it.
No.
This rain is just not wanting to turn up.
Yeah, 5 laps to go.
Everyone
this
should
one.
stay out, even if it starts to rain now.
I think so, but someone might take a gamble, especially if it's like Marley, who's going to get a puncture anyway.
Yellow flag.
It's virtual
And-
safety car. It is Barnard
Oh
out there.
no.
Can't
Barnes
even-
into the wall. He's out. He's out, that's why.
Yeah, his car has been
His
already
car's
taken
been
away.
removed.
But the leader's not close to the pits. But you might see.
You just stay
gamble
out.
in the- Yeah.
You just stay out, like... underfloor damage, apparently.
That is, yeah, not good.
Optimal.
We can see cast here on the softs, so really rapid, especially if it's raining. But not quite seeing rain at the moment. I mean, a few laps out from the end. It's rain we were promised. Not quite there yet.
It scammed us here.
Yeah, I mean, looking for the first drops. There is rain. There's rain.
Oh, it's raining.
We have rain.
How heavy is it?
I'm not sure VSC is ending. Going back to racing conditions just as the rain is falling. There's quite a few raindrops there. DRS back enabled though. Despite that. So here we go immediately. Maybe with a straightaway battle. Marley straight away into the pits. I think.
No, Marley spun.
Is he
Marley
spun?
spun.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's-
Marley lost it.
Oh, he's got a puncture. That's why.
Oh, that's why he's lost it.
He's got a puncture. As now we're going to go on to the straight. As the rain is falling and Statlev's going through on Riley Edwards
That has
to
been
the
double
inside.
teamed by the Williams.
Tsunami goes through on Edwards. The Williams Go side
Don't
by
hit
side.
each other, guys.
And
Good,
Marley's in
like-
now, Barker's in. Intermediate's going on. How wet is it going to get
Intermediate.
towards the end of this race?
It is a small track here, so it could... Oh, Vortex is ignore blue flags.
That is not great.
Uh,
Bit difficult when you're on the softs, maybe
just
in the...
sat in front of Jeffyboy.
Yeah. But, well, Marley's actually gone for the softs, so that is
Oh,
interesting.
okay.
But you can see the track's wet. Like,
It's now wet.
Look at the track.
It's intermediate conditions now.
It is such... We're going to just watch the interval of Barker there. If he starts gaining...
Yeah. It's a massive time gain at the moment for Barker.
As Wagner's actually taken it and gone in. With a few laps to go.
I don't know what the call is, though. It's really difficult.
Because how much... Is he going to lose many positions Statlev's in?
Start
Will Williams
in.
stay out to risk it?
Come on, Williams.
As... Look at this rain.
Yeah.
DRS has been disabled.
It's now intermediate conditions. It's now intermediate conditions.
So, we have 2 laps, and this last sector is they're tiptoeing round.
Zao get to...
Yep. So, are they going to risk it by staying out? Are they going to be able to keep it on the island? Andrew's decided against it. He's gone in. Salu's in. Nico's going to gamble and take the lead of the race. But he's on the medium tyres. Is it the right way to go? 2 laps to go. Yellow flags out there.
Thing is, will Nico lose like 10 seconds a lap? I don't think he will.
Jeffyboy's gambling it as well. There's the Alpine of Marley. Marley overtakes second place by unlapping himself. He's so slow. And this is going to be right decided towards the end to Zao as well as Bentley into
Bentley
the
has
pits.
made the right call here. As long as he can keep the car out, keep it within on the track.
He's gaining a lot.
It should be quicker. Yeah. He's a big time gain at the moment. That Salbert is.
Yeah, that's Vortex. But we're going to keep an eye on the race leader who's tiptoeing this car around.
That's Terry off.
Yep. Now cleared. And well, Nico with a 40.2 in the middle sector. We'll see Andrew now. Has set a 34.2. So that's 6 seconds quicker.
Another yellow flag. That was an Alpine off.
As Nico, he's going to have to stay
Ooh,
out.
I think Andrew's done this. Yeah.
Yep.
Andrew's done it.
He's made the right call, and this should be an easy move with the traction difference. Yep. And even if he doesn't get him on the straight, he'll at least get him down into the corner, but he's going to overtake him on the straight anyway. And Jeffyboy level as well, under pressure, dropping down the order. Williams cars under threat as well, but Andrew is looming in the wing mirrors of Nico and down towards turn 4. Nico, Andrew almost drives into the back of him because of the speed difference, and round the outside into the lead goes the Red Bull.
That's a massive power slide. There, 3 seconds for Bentley though. Doesn't matter anyway, there's no one close behind.
Yep. I wonder if Wagner will catch up by the end to Nico and Jeffyboy. It's quite a big gap, but with
yeah, 22
difference,
seconds is too much.
There goes Salu. Yep, but I'll have to see because yeah, they are really struggling. Yep.
It won't be points for Williams as well as
Yep, there goes.
And Statlev is
yeah, there goes
that's annoying.
the chance. But out front, Andrew has picked the right strategy. He's picked the right lap to box at the end. And Andrew will win the Spanish Grand Prix.
Very good drive there. Well played.
Nico brings it home to the podium. Salu in P2. Jeffyboy is spun. He's made it to the line. He's made it to the line. And Wagner had a charge. Certainly gained a bit from that
10
decision to
seconds,
box.
yeah.
And here we go then with the final scorers. As Tezeo ahead of Bentley. Also just spinning it over the line. Level here.
Yeah.
It's going to just tiptoe
Level not
across. But
Yeah.
does well to get into the points, I guess. I mean,
Hazy might be able to get points here.
running to
close,
the line. Statlev's going to
but
be ahead.
Just
but-
misses out by a 10th, Hazy.
Yeah, Barker dropped
Wow.
down with the penalty. The Williams
And then the two
cars
Williams.
neck and neck to the line. 7-10 separating them. They're not going to be in the points.
Yeah.
And now it's the last few runners. So the rain certainly did spice things up towards the end of the race.
The rain did arrive, and it arrived in fashion.
Yep.
There we go. There
Terry
goes
over
Josh
the
Terry.
line.
P15. Cast P16. Hello SP17 and Vortex. Last of winning cars in P18.
Yep. Well,
But that's Andrew winning. Most overtakes goes to a Williams. Love to see it.
Freddie,
No
points
bias for me
added
at all.
for that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna make a petition now. Points for most overtakes.
Gets like a certain amount of money.
Yeah. Andrew has now closed the gap to the top. Closed it by 13. Now should only be about 6 points behind. Jeffyboy.
Just going to check over those with penalties.
So despite Andrew only getting P9 in Bahrain, has recovered well after winning the last two races.
Indeed. They got a puncture in Bahrain. Well, didn't help him. Well, there we are. Well, I think we can pretty much end it there, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, don't think anyone's really in for interviews, and well, we have to keep up Eagle traditions. This is Eagle. I'm Eagle, you know. This is I need to revise. Revise.
It needs to
inverted
revise.
commas.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm just speaking to my drivers at the moment in chat.
yeah, interesting race in the end. I'm glad we managed to see it in full.
Yeah.
And we'll try and fix Eagle's internet for next week, but no promises.
Maybe. Yeah. It'll either be the cars will be a smidge less laggy, or we might not even see cars at all.
Yeah, and I'll be back for Div 1 tomorrow at 7. Like normal.
You'll be with James, probably.
Maybe.
Unless he's not commentating, then I might be around, or Eagle will be. Depends on who's around.
Eagle won't be around. He doesn't do Div 1. You know, he's like too big for Div 1 probably or something.
He's too big for Div
Yeah.
1.
That's what they
Wow.
think. Anyway, thank you everyone for tuning in the end, and see you tomorrow.